Hey guys, DeathMonk91 here. So I'm here again with what I think would have been a really badass gold series. For if they would have done this. But since they didn't, this is what I think should have been a sick one to see. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the gold cards. So the first card, Absolute Zero. Yes, this card actually needs a reprint. This card, hasn't been dominating as much, but it's still a bust card. Simple as that. The premier card out of the set, Elemental Hero Giant Tornado. This card, it hasn't come out in the US at all. It is sick, and this card would have just been so broken in so many decks. Elemental Heroes are great this format. But yeah, at least I think that should have been the premier card out of the set. What I've got. We got Elemental Hero Gaia. This card does need a reprint, same with Zero. Simple as that. Great card. Great for Elemental Hero decks. A lot of people want it, request it. Guys, let me mention this again. I'm going to do this. This is my thoughts of what Gold Tier 4 should have been, not what it is. Neteria Barkion. It only came out in Hidden Arsenal 3 or the Duelist Terminal 3. Broken ass card. It's just really beastly. 6Ams run great with it. X-Sabers run great. It's a great card and gem. Easy to get out. Neteria Beast. Same exact thing as Neteria Barkion. You can use both of them. They're both great cards. And yeah, they're just great. Okay, so that's the first 5. Sixth one, Erin. She needs a reprint. She is beastly. She is in my opinion, the second best lights card. Top, maybe third. But she just bounces back to the deck, which owns. I mean, she's better in some ways than Grand Mole, but But then if she has to fight a monster in attack mode, that's a different story. Grand Mole beats her there, but in defense mode, Erin beats Grand Mole. Yep. Honestly, yeah, that's gold. Last gold. This card should have been over Celestia. Simple as that. Celestia, good card, but Celestia is easier to get a hold of. Lila, you get to destroy a spell or trap. And you can attack first, then do it. So, it's like, okay, maybe I want to attack now, but hey, if my opponent summons someone higher, I can at least mill, and then I get the Light Sworn in the grave for Judgment Dragon, or whatever you're using her for. Dark Soul. Beastly card. This would have been actually Emmer's Blade if Emmer's Blade hadn't been confirmed to be coming in Hidden Arsenal Special Edition, because Emmer's Blade's going to be worth like $2. But yeah, I think that would have been another beast card to have in there. Lonefire Blossom. This card came super and rare. It's a hot ass card right now. It would have been sick as a gold rare. I would have rather seen that over Titanium, because Phantom Darkness is still a hard set to find packs of, even boxes. You can find them, but that easy. Fossil Dyna. Fossil Dyna came out of Light of Destruction as a secret rare. Never had reprints. It's just a good anti-meta card. Simple as that. Would have been a great gold card. The card everybody was pissed off about. Christia. It should have been in the fucking fairy deck. But no, it's in the It's not even in the Gold Series 3. Sad face. That card should have been in Gold Series 3. Just because, 4, not 3. In Gold Series. It's a beastly card. The first major deck that was for it was Christia Sworn. But besides that, it's always been good. It made a comeback during Herald of Perfection. But now, with the Fairy decks, you need Christia in them. Doom Caliber Knight. The one card they got right. Everything else, in my opinion, of Gold Series 4, they got wrong. Simple as that, for gold rare-wise. Some of the commons are good, but majority of those commons did not need a reprint. And we didn't need to see them again. My personal favorite, Guardian Atos. It's about a $15-$20 card. As you guys know, I use it quite often. But I thought, hey, why not have that in there with Christia? I didn't have room for Dark Simorgh. Otherwise, I would have had Dark Simorgh in there instead of probably something else. But I didn't find a room to fit it. Sorry. Alternate art with Monster Reborn as a gold rare. Monster Reborn is hot right now. Everybody except for the Macrocosmos decks and maybe Gravekeepers uses it. That card is so key. But yeah. Speaking of Gravekeepers, Royal Tribute. Right now, there's only two forms of Royal Tribute. You got the common, and you got the rare from the Duelist League. If you were lucky enough to get the Duelist League one, you've made some money. But if you weren't, yeah, they're still kind of pricey. Dark Bribe came common, came super and ultra rare. The card foil is kind of pricey. It's a good card. A lot of decks could use it. A lot of people don't want to spend like $10 on the common alone. But yeah, I think that would have been a good reprint. The card, one of the two cards everybody wanted, Solemn Warning. I'm sorry to say, I could see Warning getting reprinted over Duality right now. Warning has been dropping in price, slowly but steadily. But Warning is such a beast card. It negates almost everything for summoning monsters. Yeah. That card is it's broken, I'll admit that. Chain Disappearance. Come on, guys. Right now it's like a $15 card. It only came in Invasion of Chaos. So unless you had it prior to Invasion of Chaos, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get it. You can get it, but it's not gonna be cheap. It's being used in almost all side decks for now. Okay, that was the end of the gold cards. Every card I just showed you guys and explained, that's all gold. Cons. Effect Veiler. Yes, it came out of the Yusei Fudo 3, whatever number it's at, as a rare. It's still a badass rare. It's still a badass card. This card I could see being reprinted as a con. A lot of decks use it. You can get it for about $15 on average for either rare or ultra, depending on how lucky you get. The card is sick, and honestly, it's one of the few best tuner cards that ever came out. Plague Spreader and Gale, I would say, would be the top 3 with Effect Veiler as being the best of cards. Now, continuing on with what Gold Series 1, 2, and 3 did, they all had sets of cards where you could build decks with them. One had 6 Samurai and something else. 2, I don't remember. I think 2 had Elemental Hero stuff, but I can't remember that exactly. 3 had Black Wings. Okay, so 4. We got Faltro, common. You can get it as a rare or super rare, that's cool, but still, common Faltro. Bogart Knight. You can get Super or Ultra, I mean, Faltro and Bogart Knight aren't exactly hard cards to get a hold of. Then Partial, easy card to get a hold of. It's a common. It really doesn't need a reprint, but it's kind of nice to just have it in there. Palomore, it's used, but it's not really like a key card for X-Sabers. But yeah, Arabellum, good card. You can get them secret, common, super if you get the DT version. But yeah, Arabellum is used still. Saber Slash, so broken. Saber Slash wins games. Simple as that. Just if you have 2-3 X-Saber monsters, but let's say your opponent has something bigger and you're somehow stalling them for not attacking for a turn, like you top like that, it's like, hell yeah. That wins. That just wins the game right there. Okay. Saber Hole. Negate the summoning of an X-Saber. Of a monster. It's a lot like Solemn Warning, but it's a bit more circumstantial because you need to run X-Sabers to use it at all. Fulhelm Knight. Not too long ago, it got reprinted as Super. It came a rare, but it's just beastly in the deck. You can negate attack, and then I think if it destroys a monster, you can special summon a level 4 from the graveyard. Raigeki. So it's not the boss monster of the deck, but it is one of the sickest cards because you can just keep spamming it. But you have to use the effect when it's summoned. You can't wait. With Faltro, you can wait. So the idea behind Faltro is that it goes with Gothams. If you guys the Gothams loop, once you get Gothams out, Gothams just let you tribute an X-Saber to randomly discard one card of your opponent's hand. So the idea is you have at least a Faltro and some other X-Saber. So you have Raigeki in the graveyard. You use Faltro's effect to special summon Raigeki because it's a level 1. Then you use Gothams, you tribute Faltro. I don't remember the loop exactly. But yeah, you're supposed to. It takes 2 Faltros. Or something. I don't remember. You guys can go on YouTube and find them. Okay. Other comms. Formula Synchron. It's a common right now that it's beastly. It's wanted. People love it because you can draw a card and you can synchro during your opponent's you can synchro during your opponent's main phase. So you can get an out with that card. It's just so good. But yeah. Okay. X-Saber Wayne. It works with X-Saber's any warrior deck. You can use it in. 6 Samurai, it is in there. It's a good card. But yeah, so that as a common. Arabellum, it's an okay card. It's already a common. Really doesn't need a reprint, but hey, since it's following the X-Saber theme. And then Gothams. Gothams is the one synchro monster that you don't need, that you don't have to use, that you can use tools with. That's what makes Gotham so beastly with X-Sabers. So yeah, okay guys, let's go back to the other monsters. Arcus for Lightsworn. Since we already got the Aaron, Lila, going the Lightsworn format now. The Judgment Dragon was in Gold series, so yeah, Arcus common, good reprint. Good, it'd be good card. It's worth a few bucks, but still, it's a boss card. You run 1 to 2 in every Lightsworn deck. Lumina. This card was so spammy. You would be able to mill so crazy with that card alone. Then when Charge of the Light Brigade came out, oh my god, Lightsworns were just dominating. Woof. You know it, or you use Solar Recharge. Simple as that. that can do everything. Raikou should still be common. There was no need for it to be actually a gold card. But that's my opinion. It can go into a lot of decks, and it's a light one card. Jane doesn't really need a reprint either, but still, it's boss. It can get over a lot of bigger cards than it, except for like anything with 2100. Then that's just Kami. Gyarados, it helps you mill like crazy. So Lumina, Gyarados, you're milling 5 cards, and if you mill any lights once with Gyarados, you draw a card. Lightsworn Barrier, one of the few Lightsworn cards that works, that people don't use, but it's just nasty if you run a pure Lightsworn, just because you can keep negating attacks. Book of Moon, doesn't need any explanatory. Zombie World, only it came out once. You can find them still, but it would be kind of a good reprint. Zombie Master is just broken. It's a common. It's pretty easy to pick up, but still, why not have the common reprint? Okay. Toon table contents. Go through and you get a search for toon monsters. Should have just been a common, not a gold rare. DD Crow. DD Crow is used in so many decks right now. It is so beastly. It negates so much shit. It needs a reprint. I actually kind of want it as a gold, but I'd rather see that as a common, because it already is a common over some of these cards. Yubel, the Ultimate Nightmare. Only reason why you can't find this card. Trihorn Dragon never got printed. Just so beastly. I don't know. I love the card. You can only get it from LOB, the very first TCG set, as a secret rare. It was a lot harder to pull than the Gaia Fierce Knight. But yeah. Dandelion. Simple thing. It is a broken card. People love it. It's gonna be on there for a while, but yeah, I don't know. Dandelion, one of the best cards in the game. Trapstun. Like I said in my last video, I would have rather seen it super over gold. Just broken card. Dimensional Prison. Needs a reprint also. And I wish I could have put it as a gold, but there's just so many other cards that need to be gold. It's just so broken. People just need it. People need it. It's like a $10 card that you can hoard onto. Then randomly, Fiendish Engineer Ohms. Yes, that little symbol up there, if you guys did not know what that meant, I'm pretty sure that means ohms. It's an electrical symbol. This card sucks, but you know what? It's kind of cool. It gets you electric special summon a token and attack. That sucks about attack mode, but you can have it gain 1,000 attack, but then it's destroyed. I don't know. I just kind of threw it in there because there was a few, like, it's just a random card. There's other cards I could have thrown in. There's better cards, there's worse cards. But I just said screw it. I was trying to figure out another card. I looked through, like, I just thought of random secret rares. That popped up. It's like, okay, that works. But yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think of if this would have been a real gold series. Okay, peace.